Today we shall be doing the test of divisibility of 8, 9, 10 and 11. So we are going to test with few simple tests that whether a particular number is divisible by 8 or it is divisible by 9 or divisible by 10 or 11. Okay. So in the last video we had done test of divisibility of 5, 6 and 7. Okay, in this class or in this video we are going to do the test of divisibility by 8, 9, 10 and 11. You can also check my video where I have told you about the test of divisibility by 2, 3 or 4. Okay, so let's see how we do this. Test of divisibility by 8. We had in our previous video we had done till 7. Okay, so we had done 5, 6 and 7 in our previous video. Now this is test of divisibility of a number by 8. Now here again there is not much calculation. We just have to look at the number and we can say whether the number to a very large extent. There is a small calculation of course. So we can just look at the number and we can say whether it is divisible by 8 or not, because if we see the number is ending in 3 zeros, that is the last in the end of the number, if there are 3 zeros, then the number is divisible by 8. Let's take for example this. Okay, this. Now this says, we'll try it out also. See. Okay, so this number is divisible by 8 because we got a remainder 0. So it had 3 zeros at the end. Any number which will have 3 zeros at the end will be divisible by 8. So if I take even this, it is divisible by 8. Now not just this, if we have a number in which the number formed by the last 3 digits is divisible by 8, then the number is divisible by 8. Now what is the advantage of this? You don't have to check the full question, you don't have to check the full number for divisibility. Okay, you can just check this much, the last 3 digits, the number formed by the last 3 digits, and you can say whether it is divisible by 8 or not. Okay, so let us take up the number, let's say 1790184. Okay, so if we take 1790184 and we'll check it for the divisibility of 8. So these are the 3 things we are just bothered about. We are not bothered about the full thing. We are bothered about only this much. So what we do is, here 184, is it divisible by 8? We are going to check. 2 is 16, 24, 8, 3 is 24. Okay, so the number this much is divisible by 8. So the full number is definitely divisible by 8. Let us take another one where let's take 901674. Okay, we'll check for the divisibility of this number. So here we'll go only for this much, 674. Okay, so is it divisible by 8 or not? 8 8 are 64 and then comes a 34. 8 4s are 32. Okay, so this number is definitely not, we get a remainder 2, sorry. So this number is definitely not divisible by 8 because 674 is not divisible by 8. Okay, we'll take another number. Let's take 25368. Okay, so this is the last number we are taking up for test of divisibility of 8. 2, 5, 3, 6, 8. Okay, now again we'll check only these three. See, three small division we are doing in each case. So this is by 8, 8 4s are 32, 48, 8 6 are 48, remainder 0. Okay, so this number is definitely divisible by 8. Okay, now we shall be going to test of divisibility by the number 9. Okay, so we shall be checking this test of divisibility by the number 9 is quite similar to that of test of divisibility by 3. Okay, so if we see, let's take 9871. Now listen carefully. This one, if I add all the digits, okay, if I add all the digits, what am I going to get? This is 17. 17 plus 7 is a 24. Okay, 24 plus 1, 25, 26 and 27. This gives us a 27. The number 27, we'll have to see whether the number, this sum of the digits is divisible by 9 or not. Here we can see that 27 is divisible by 9. Therefore, we know this number is also divisible by 9. Let us quickly check whether that number, this is, you're not supposed to do this. This is just because I'm teaching, I'm telling you this. You're not supposed to do the test here and then divide it and see. You're supposed to do only this. Otherwise, it doesn't remain a shortcut at all. Okay, so 9, 1, 9. Bring the 8 down. This. Then 7, 9. 9s are 81. Then 61. 9. 9 6 are 54. Okay, and then this is a how much now? 7. Okay, so if I have a 7 here, 2. Okay, now 72 goes by 9, 8s are 72. Okay, and we get remainder 0. So 10968, sorry. So this is divisible. We can see that the number is divisible by 9. This number is divisible by 9. Okay, so I was just trying to show you that this test works. Then our next number that we are going to take up is 647,514. I'm taking long numbers. You see, then you see the advantage of using the test. Okay, if I'm taking a very short number, you'll not understand why not divide it itself. Okay, so here 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. How much is it? 10. Then it is 10 and 12, 22, 22 and 5. That is again a 27, which is again divisible by 9. You can try it and see. This number is also divisible by 9. So if you remember the test of divisibility by 3, test of divisibility by 9, remembering that is easier. Okay. Now let's take up the test of divisibility of the number by the number 10. Okay, now this is pretty simple and I think most of you already know it. If the number ends in a 0, it is divisible by 10. As simple as that. 2560, if it is ending in a 0, it is always divisible by 10. This time it is no longer 0 and 5. For 5 we had 0 and 5, but here it is, only thing you have to see is the number ending in a 0 or not, then it is divisible by 10. Okay, then next is, so I can take this 595790, 25320. All these numbers are divisible by 10. Okay, let's take up the next one, which is test of divisibility by 11. Now this is a very useful one and quite simple. Now very often I see students finding this very difficult. Let me quickly show you how easy it can be. This is the number 83721. Now, whenever you are trying to check the divisibility of a number by 11, what you do is you underline like this, alternate place digits. You don't have to think about odds, you don't have to think about evens. Okay, I've seen children numbering here 1, 2, 3, 4, not required, and then underlining the odds one, underlining the evens one, not required. Simply you understand alternate very well. So go for alternate digits and underline and add them. So we are going to make two separate sums. One with this, this and this, the other one with these two. Okay. Now these sums have to be subtracted. We have to find the difference, whichever can be bigger. So 16 minus 5, that is 11. Here, after the subtraction, if we get a 0 or we get 11, 22, 33, 44, that is multiples of 11, then the number is divisible by 11. So here the number is divisible by 11 for sure. Okay, let us divide it and see quickly. Okay, shall we? So 8, 3, 7, 2, 1, 11. 11 sevens are 77. Okay, this is how much? 67. 11 6 are 66. Yeah, right? And then 1, 2. 11 ones are 11 and 1 and 1. See, remainder is coming to a 0. So the number is divisible by 11. Okay, let's take another number quickly and 66311. Let's see. I myself don't know whether it is divisible by 11 or not. Here, I have underlined 6 plus 3 plus 1, that is a 10. 6 plus 1 is a 7. Okay, so if I subtract now 10 minus 7, that is a 3. Okay, so 3 is not a multiple of 11, neither is it a 0. Therefore, this number is not divisible by 11. Okay, now we are going to take up another question, which is 4, 3, 3, 4. Let's take this one. Okay, 4, 3, 3, 4. Underline them. 4 plus 3 is a 7, and this 3 plus 4 is again a 7. 7 minus 7 gives us 0. Therefore, this number is divisible by 11 for sure. Okay, because we have got a 0 here. Okay, so like this we can test a number for the divisibility by 11. So in today's class we did test of divisibility by 8, then we did 9, 10 and 11. Of course 10 was the easiest one, and so in the next class we shall be taking up test of divisibility by 12 and 15. Okay, and for the time being you can keep doing the sums till 11. You can find these sums in your textbook. Okay, you can find it in the chapter whole numbers. I think many books have it as playing with numbers, many books has it as factors and multiples, many books will have it as whole numbers. You can check where you have test of divisibility, and there are simple questions there. You can do that, and till I upload my next video, till then keep practicing, and if you like my video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks all of you.